Uma's necklace?
We didn't get a trailer yet. First of all, did you notice we didn't really get a trailer for Descendants 3? They tricked us, and they thought we would never even notice. In August 2018, Descendants released a short trailer announcing Descendants Under the Sea, which is a short-form movie. It shouldn't be more than 10 minutes long, but the trailer is actually a continuation of what's supposed to be the actual Descendants 3. How could the first trailer be about the actual movie if the events from both trailers seem to follow a chronological order? It really does look like they totally tricked us, and pretty much owe us at least one trailer for the third movie. Under the Sea short film is coming out in autumn 2018, but does that mean we won't see anything about Descendants 3 before it drops? Well, we sort of already did. The team has actually revealed several behind-the-scenes photos that give us plenty of hints on what will happen in the movie. We have a feeling they didn't even realize we'll be able to come to so many conclusions from these moments. Make sure you stay tuned to check them out. Let's talk more about this totally unexpected Under the Sea announcement that left everyone pretty much shook, and we still haven't recovered. Uma's revenge. So it's pretty obvious that Uma's definitely not over what happened in the second movie. Well, can you really blame her? She really wants that trident, and she's clearly trying to trick Mal to get her on the bad side. But does that have something to do with Mal's dad? If we go back to the first trailer, we see the blue orb, which Mal recognizes as her father. In the second trailer, she mentioned that blue orb to Dizzy. Well, at least she looks like Dizzy. Dizzy's actually Uma in disguise. We'll talk more about that later, but does that mean that Uma's revenge involved Mal's dad, or is that just a mere coincidence? It really does look like Uma's revenge will go far deeper than anyone expected it to go. She clearly doesn't mind the fact that she's playing with Mal's emotions, but it looks like she's definitely more evil than ever before. We just hope that Dizzy's actually safe in Aradan and not in Uma's hands. Speaking of hands, in the second movie, Uma got a hold of her mother's necklace. By the looks of it, it'll play an important part in the third movie as well, as in the Under the Sea short. The power of the necklace. It looks like the prequel to Descendants 3 will have a strong focus on Uma's necklace. To be completely honest, every OG Disney fan should be excited about this, especially if you love The Little Mermaid. After all, apart from the second movie, we've only ever seen the necklace powers used in The Little Mermaid. But by the looks of it, the necklace is about to be used again, this time on Dizzy. The necklace powers include shape-shifting and storing people's voices, which is why Uma transformed into Dizzy. But because of that, we have a strong feeling that Dizzy really did get in trouble with Uma. How else would it be possible to store her voice without possessing it first? But this version of the necklace looks even more powerful than the last, so who knows what it's capable of. Either way, we have a feeling Disney secretly doesn't want us to know how important it will be in the third movie. If it wasn't for the Under the Sea trailer, we'd completely forget Uma had her necklace to begin with. What do you think? Did the necklace become more powerful, or is the Dizzy trick the only time we'll see it in use? New characters? If you have a little sneak peek at the cast list for the upcoming third movie, you'll learn a few things about the cast. Sure, we have the old cast members there, and we learn that Maleficent seems to be missing, but there are a couple of fresh faces worth mentioning. One of them is, of course, Hades, who seems to be the main topic of discussion when it comes to Mal's parents. Then there are twin characters, Squeaky and Squirmy, also known as Mr. Smee's sons. We'll also get to experience the ever-so-fabulous Dr. Facilier and his daughter Celia. Beast and Belle will also both be back in the third movie, and it looks like Mal isn't the only one with unseen family members. According to IMDb, we're also meeting Urson. Although there's no clear confirmation on his origin, many suspect he's actually Uma's brother. There's so much to dissect from the new cast list that we have no idea how they'll all fit in the storyline, but we do get why they decided to go with the mini-movie to explain it all. To be fair, we wouldn't mind a Descendants 3 Part 1 and Descendants 3 Part 2 on top of this. Long live evil. If it wasn't for Dove Cameron, we'd never get some of the behind-the-scenes secrets of the third movie. We're pretty sure we were never even meant to see their welcome back notes, but this is just way too adorable. We're so glad Dove decided to share this. Check it out. Kenny Ortega made sure the entire cast felt welcome and appreciated. He left them a beautiful note and expressed how thankful he is for the entire cast. But his welcome to those who have just arrived part of the message makes it seem like there were tons of people working on this movie before the cast cast even got there. The question is, was this the people behind the music and choreography? It almost looks like the preparations were happening for at least a few months before the main cast even arrived on the scene, at least based off of this message. Either way, you have to admit that long live evil at the end makes you laugh. But we're not sure we're really all there for real life evil. We'd like to keep our evil streaks strictly Disney related, please. Uma and her gang look amazing. We have brand new behind the scenes of Uma and the gang. By now, all Descendants superfans know these guys are coming back on the scene, and we couldn't be more excited for it. But have you seen these adorable behind the scenes photos? Is it just us, or does Uma's hair look way more mermaidy? She definitely looks different, and we're totally here for Harry's much darker eyeliner. And Gil's just as cool as he always has been. But what Disney isn't saying is the fact that these just might be the behind the scenes photos from Under the Sea, and not the actual third movie. The trio will also appear in the prequel, so it's a total possibility we're just being fed the Under the Sea behind the scenes. Either way, you have to admit that this pirate gang is totally awesome, and we can't wait to see what they'll be up to. We're kind of salty because when the second movie came out, we still got a lot more in-action behind the scenes photos. We were totally able to guess some of the scenes, even though Disney tried to hide them. This time it was slightly more difficult, but we still managed. Dad? New Hades hints. We're pretty sure Disney wasn't meant to reveal this one, but we got another look at Hades. Well, his dog. Hades will definitely play an important part considering this behind-the-scenes photo is showing his dog, Cerberus. Cerberus is a three-headed dog known as the vicious beast that's guarding the entrance to Hades' home. So if we put two and two together, this sign might be in front of the home, which means we'll get to see it. Which probably also means Mal will definitely be the one that will explore his home even more. There's another hint to Hades' home and one more behind-the-scenes photo, but we'll talk more about that later. Considering Maleficent's missing from the cast list, how do you think this father-daughter relationship will play out? We really hope we'll actually get to see the three-headed dog in real life. Come on, Disney, give us some Harry Potter vibes. Bonus points if Cerberus' nickname is Fluffy. There's just one thing that's confusing about this behind-the-scenes photo. If this is all supposed to be underworld, why is there a window with direct sunlight on the left? What kind of magical world is this? More behind-the-scenes photos. Disney actually released a ton of behind-the-scenes photos, but we bet they didn't want us to come to any conclusions. The truth is, there's a lot of hints in these photos. Auradon will definitely be the focus, as we can see quite a few natural scenes and castle scenes from the pictures. Here's also a strange background photo with an interesting poster in the back. It's a poster of Mal, but if you zoom in, you'll see its text. It reads that Mal is a liberator, and the sentence below it says that she'll never let them down. So who's exactly been liberated, and from what? Is it referring to someone from the past movies, or is this a brand new community that's perhaps located in the same area as Hades? We'll have to wait to find out, but we have a feeling Disney didn't really mean to give this much away. However, it is nice to see Mal get treated so kindly, and we totally agree. She's our queen too. By the looks of it, this scene definitely feels like it's back on the Isle. Who knows what Mal will be up to? We're going underground. By now, it should be pretty clear that we're going underground, especially if the story is going to revolve around Hades. Well, it doesn't even have to revolve around him, but we have a feeling it will. Check out this awesome underground world. It looks like it holds a lot of secrets, and we bet Under the Sea will focus on this too. After all, let's not forget that even the title suggests something will be happening underground. This time, the windows look like they have a blue reflection, which could indicate another Hades orb. But it could also mean that there's actual sea above this tunnel. It almost looks like the ground's kind of wet. Either way, it still doesn't give us a lot of information about the third movie. We have a feeling a lot of things will happen in that 10-minute short movie. We still have so many questions. Will Mal liberate someone from the underground world? Will that mean she's going against her father? There are definitely a lot of plot possibilities to discuss from a single image. Behind-the-scenes photos are cute, but we still want that trailer, Disney. At least one song will make us cry. Seriously, what will we do without Dove Cameron? We're just so happy she's this excited about Descendants 3, and we're just so glad for social media. We're really living our best life with all these updates. This update goes back to May 2018, when we were informed that Dove has already completed all her Descendants 3 songs. Dove shared that she had a very bittersweet moment as she recorded her very last Descendants song. She told her fans that she can't wait for them to hear the emotion behind this song. We have a feeling it's going to be a big belter, and we're 100% sure it'll make us cry. We really need another hit like If Only, and we're still upset the second reprise to the song got deleted from Descendants 2. The second movie didn't really have that many emotional songs, so we're betting on the third movie to bring some huge self-discovery moments and big notes from Mal. And by the looks of it, she'll definitely deliver. What do you think? Will Descendants 3 be a win or a fail? Let us know in the comments. We always love to debate with you. And that's it for our video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
We're counting down the days until Descendants 3, and we couldn't be more excited. But did you know that a few innocent behind-the-scenes photos revealed far more than Disney expected? Stay tuned to find out which.